Alright, welcome back everyone to the grand final series of the game replays 2v2 tournament from April 29th, 2012. Anyway, if you haven't seen the semi-final series, which are on my channel, stop watching this video right now and go watch them, so I don't give away who wins those and they're in the grand final now. If you don't care about the semi-finals or you've already seen them, stay tuned here. Alright, just going to give you a second to stop the video if you haven't gone and seen those ones here. Alright, that's why I'm on the menu instead of the player stats. Alright, let's click resume and go to the players tab. And we have, of course, Bonus Rue and Ukraine Star are streaming it. That's why they're observers. We have Excess Pulse and Excess Illusion. Eclipse there. Blackhand and GDI versus Unleash UA and Johnny Calcina. Those teams there making it through to the grand final. And we are on a stunning map here. Not so much stunning, but unusual map. I think it's not too bad of a map here. And we have Traveler 59 for Unleashed, Blackhand for Johnny, and GDI for Excess Illusion, and Blackhand for Eclipse there. We have Johnny Calcina on the left-hand side here on Arid Remains. He's got a medium-sized starting field there. Unleash UA with his medium-sized starting field. They have a nice safe field back there with all this terrain in the way. There's two towers in the middle of open area here. If we go over here, we can see the downside here with two spikes, two towers. Eclipse is down over here with his starting field with the safe field back here for himself and Excess Illusion. There you go, just get rid of those. Same as Mirrored, set there up and set it down with the spikes. And looks like who's going to go for these spikes? We have Eclipse with double engineer. He's got Blackhand, should be able to take it. There is a Buzzer Swarm heading around the top of the map though. Maybe he's going to sneak in, avoid the vision. That'd be nice. And what's Excess Illusion doing? Oh man, he's going for them. This is super risky. He's against Cabals. I don't think he can defeat Cabals. And this terrain is in the way. And is he going to lose? Yes. Oh man, he's going to lose all of his squads. Oh, that is terrible. I don't know why he went for that. He's obviously misordered there. Trying to get those guys, lost everything. That was terrible. And oh man, both the engineers get sniped from Eclipse. Oh, these are scouts just completely went around and Unleash's beaconing. Victory there for him. Victory there for Johnny Calcina. He has one tower and he has two saboteurs and he's probably going to get these two spikes. Oh man, that is a devastating start to this series for these guys here. That is just punishing it. And these scouts are going to continue on into Eclipse's base. That's got to be demoralizing. They just lost 4 engineers. And Unleash UA even has this defensive tower there. Johnny Calcina has an operations center. He's going to rush Excess Illusion, he's down 2 engineers now, and all of his scouts. He can't see what Johnny's doing. He's not sending any scouts. Johnny's going to get both these spikes. That's $1,000 there for his cash back on his engineers, and immediately start bringing in funds. Looks like Illusion's going to move his MCV a little bit. Eclipse is trying to scout out Unleash. There's no disintegrator squads. He's going to be happy. There is a Buzzer Swarm there, but it does get dispatched just. Johnny now has both those spikes. A flame tank is coming out, and this is going to be big trouble. It doesn't look like Illusion's going to scout at all, and I'm still getting that little bit of a black screen there. There we go, get it down there. These scouts just about to get cleaned up. The Harvester does not quite finish them off. No, it doesn't. Eclipse getting in there, seeing what Unleash is doing. He's not doing that much. But oh man, there's a flame tank right here. Oh, Illusion lost all of his scouts, all of his engineers, and then didn't scout, and Johnny Calcina is going to punish him for it. Johnny Calcina knew that he had such a heads up there. And he was going to go for the flame tank, and this refinery is as good as dead unless he can queue a silo. He's queuing something, but he's got no money. He has no money, and that refinery is going to be burned to the ground. The Harvester's even trying to fight. He may even get this war factory. He's actually going to burn down the power plant. It's right there, and it sells it. Oh man, Illusion sells it there. Realizes it's going to go down anyway, and it's not actually going to delay. And there's a Reckoner coming with a flame unit, but there's really nothing left to burn down. He's going to burn down the war factory. This is an absolutely shocking start here to this final series. Elite flame tank forcing to sell off the war factory there, and these guys are reeling that the flame tank now probably going to be destroyed by the guns on the Harvesters. Gets a burst of napalm onto that refinery, causes a lot of damage actually, and before going down. And the Reckoner's just going to come back, and Excess Illusion packing up his MCV. What's Eclipse doing? He's really got to help his ally. He's not doing much. He's still hurting from losing those 2 engineers. Hasn't done anything to Unleashed. Unleashed now getting fast leg disintegrators, not fast leg disintegrators, fast leg assimilators. Obviously got the spikes in mind, and Johnny Calcina is going to deploy his Reckoner. Just one Blackhand squad, lucky too, because he's probably going to rip through these buildings. We could rip through them twice as fast, but he's only going to rip through them at 1 speed there. But there you go, on the ball. Both these guys now burning down the structures as soon as they're placed, but replacing them straight away to try to save it. Eclipse is sending some tanks now, realizes he needs to get this Reckoner out of his ally's base if he ever wants the chance of coming back. Now the thing here is that Illusion he hasn't lost any Harvesters though, he's just lost all of his infrastructure. So if he can get that back up, he should be okay. I mean, he's going to have a steady stream of money because he's always going to have Harvesters lining up. You can see there's going to be 3 lining up in a moment, or at least 2 all the time. That Reckoner is probably going to go down there. Is he going to degarrison? No. Lightning Spike comes in from Unleashed there. What's happening? He's got some units moving across the field, and there's bikes. Oh man, Johnny Calcina has followed up with bikes, and now it's time to kill the harvesters. He trashed the economy. He trashed the infrastructure. Now he's going for the harvesters themselves, and these disintegrator squads are going to move in, and they are just going to get run. They're going to force destroy into these harvesters here. One harvester goes down. 2 harvesters go down. Yes, 2 harvesters, and the third one not quite. And the lightning spike needs one more shot. He gets it. Oh man, he gets 3 harvesters. Illusion, you are just about dead, buddy. Oh man, that's a terrible start there. Johnny Calcina and Only Shue are high-fiving right now. Or they would be if they were in the same country, but Eclipse is probably feeling the heat. He realizes he's the only one that hasn't really been hurt. And he's got a tech center down too. Beacon, beacon, beacon. Unleashes like beacons. I love beacons. And he's going to beacon these peoples here. But really, what can he do to Johnny? He hasn't got that much. He's got a few Scorpion tanks. Oh no, Flame Tank gets cut off. He was building more Flame Tanks. Eclipse cuts that one off. There is a second Flame Tank chilling back here beneath the tower, or in range of the tower. So he's going to be okay there. What's happening over there? Scouts going around. Unleashed does hold both of those. He's even got the tower and both the spikes. Oh man, they have just a massive economic advantage here. And Johnny Calcina isn't going to just be content with going with economy. He's going to be pushing in and being aggressive. Where's that Flame Tank gone? There it is, just making its way down the side of the map. Oh man, this tower is just destroying all these Scorpion tanks. Oh man, that is really paying dividends for Unleashed now. It's only $500 to capture that, and he's already destroyed a ton of tanks. And oh, there's a double gravity stabilizer Storm Riders here, and Eclipse just got punished. And the Flame Tank is back. Oh no, Illusion's like, save me Eclipse. He can't. I don't think it's possible now. I think he's in all sorts of trouble. And there's Scorpion tanks from Johnny moving through here as well. I'm not sure where those Storm Riders are going. What do they do? Where are they? They're over here now. They're starting to attack Illusion. He sells up. Is he going to surrender? He does surrender, so Eclipse gets all of his money just before his last structure goes down. That's good. Otherwise, Eclipse wouldn't have got it. And that's good. So Eclipse is going to be having a decent amount of money, but really, he's just not developed. He's got 1 refinery, and he's going for a Redeemer. Yeah, that's gonna keep him alive for a little bit, but really, he's got to deal with 2 fully developed players pretty much. I mean, Johnny doesn't have a tech, but I mean, Unleashed, he has tech. He has his tech now. I really can't see him defeating them. I really can't see Eclipse defeating these guys now. Johnny has a 2nd refinery down there now. He's got a lot of Scorpion tanks through the middle of the map. I think they realise, hey, they just won, let's not screw it by sacking all of our units onto this Redeemer. And that Flame Tank is moving around. It is an elite Flame Tank. Is it going to get in? I think Eclipse can see it. Yes, he can see it now. He's going to send his Redeemer down there. No garrisons in the Redeemer. Probably can't afford any garrisons. And here comes that Flame Tank now, and it's probably going to be shut down. 1 shot, there we go. Gets a little bit of napalm off, not much. Not enough to cause any real damage. Johnny Calcina moving in with some Scorpion tanks now. He wants to come in and hurt Eclipse. They cannot let Eclipse get this field down here, as he's going to drag the game on and have a chance at a comeback. I mean, it is 2v1, but Johnny Calcina doesn't have a tech center, and he's just rolling these low tier units. He just pumped out a 2nd MCV, and he's got a tech lab, so he's going to, oh man, he's just going to go for like obelisk spam here, I think. I don't think it's going to matter. I think they're so far ahead now that they can't possibly lose. These Scorpion tanks are causing a lot of damage over here. Johnny Calcina moving out with some infantry here. Unleashed even grabbing some stuff over there. Look at all the gravity stabilizers. He's got so many gravity stabilizers. He's got like 5 gravity stabilizers or 6 gravity stabilizers. Targets the power. Eclipse is going to power micro. Needs to keep his double A up right now. He's even got imp buggies. Were they imp upgrade? I'm not even sure. Yeah, they are imp upgrade, but it's not going to matter. He's obviously expecting a hexport or something from Unleashed, but there is not one coming. He's just going mass air, and Johnny's going mass ground. I think that's half of that's got to be a decoy. I don't think he had that much infantry there. And he's going to just destroy any chances of an expansion for Eclipse. And Eclipse is not going to be able to get any Tiberium. Scatter move there. Nice work there. Johnny Calcina and Bonus Roo appear to be the only other 2 players that I've ever seen really use Scatter move. It's so good, isn't it, guys? Tell the world. And that Redeemer's going to come and probably just flame down the last of this infantry. He really can't stop that. Scorpion tanks are in the field over here. Doesn't really matter that he's got 6 harvesters. He's only got 1 refinery, and there's units over here. The Conyard's probably going to go. And look at all the Storm Riders just coming in and just destroying everything, targeting all the power. And they're going to destroy it so fast. Don't quite finish that power plant off. If he gets that down, those SAM turrets will be... Oh no, they're still going. Eclipse power microing, but really, it was just a last-ditch attempt. It's because it's the final series. You can't really just surrender without trying. And really, he's not going to... I mean, it was a good effort. There goes the Catalyst. No more money for you, Eclipse. Temporal Wormhole, Unleashed even flying his own units into it. Oh man, and the last power plant, and Eclipse knows he is done and dusted there, so can't help but feel like Excess Illusion dropped the ball a little bit there, going against a black hand with engineers and stuff, and then not scouting the Black Can player, and he got punished for it. And that was a nice move by Johnny Calcina. And to follow it up with bikes and more flame tanks and reckoners, and then even Unleashed UA sent over some disintegrators and the lightning spike. So that really, they just isolated one of the players, and that was it. But the start was really terrible. All these engineers getting killed. That was amazing. That was great work from Unleashed to realize, hey, if I just send one buzz around the side, I can avoid his vision and sneak up behind and kill the engineers. That was great. Anyway, I won't dwell too much on the statistics here because it's 2v2 and it's a little bit different. I could go on for ages about them, but I really don't think you want to hear about it. You can see there, obviously the economy was terrible for those guys, Unleashed and UA, Unleashed and Johnny Calcina just streaming ahead there, so that was very good indeed. Have a look at the money. It was 51,000 to 137,000 gold. It's just 80,000, almost 90,000 in favour of Johnny Calcina and Unleashed UA, so that was just too much in a game which only went for 8 minutes 50 seconds. So anyway, that is basically game one done and dusted and summed up, and you really can't say too much about that other than that Eclipse and Excess Illusion there got a little bit too smashed. Hopefully they can come back in the second game. Anyway, stay tuned, game 2 is coming up right now. Alright, welcome back guys, we're at game 2, and oh man, check out the map we're on. We're on Retropolis. Oh yeah, Retropolis is just such a good map. Oh man, it's so good. It's literally one of the best designed 2v2 maps. It has the best central Tiberium system I've ever seen, in the fact that you have to go into the center to get your expansion. Normally that's bad because your base ends up so close to your enemy's base that it's just a base push into each other and epic camp and all that kind of crap. But this map here, I'm going to explain the map as I go in, and everyone's the same faction. We have the same teams, obviously it's just game 2. Same factions, except Excess Illusion has switched from GDI to Nod. We have Excess Illusion down here on the right hand side. His ally Excess Pulse is up here, which is Eclipse playing as Black Hand. Unleashed UA is Traveler 59 here, and his ally Johnny Calcina as the orange Black Hand. Now, if you haven't seen this level before, I have casted it a couple of times before. Each side starts with a nicely sized Tiberium field in the corner. It's not usually good to go barracks first. You don't need a barracks for any reason whatsoever. You can go power plant into scouts or just straight for a refinery. It doesn't really matter. Looks like that's what most of the players are going to do, except for Unleashed and Excess Illusion. They're going to go for scouts first. Did Unleashed even draft any scouts? I'm not sure why he wouldn't have just... Yes, he did draft scouts. There we go. Now, the central Tiberium system, what I was talking about, let's just go back here. There's 2 bunkers here, and the central entrance and the sides entrance here, and that's mirrored on every single side. Everyone's got the 2 bunkers, the 3 entrances there, as you can see. Defending the main, not that important, to be honest. Aside from the rushing, it can be just sold off at the edge, the end when you have got the middle expansions. But as you come down here, it's got large Tiberium fields, and they're far enough away from each other. It encourages you to expand just here and just over here for this guy here and just up here. So it still keeps you a very long way away unless you decide to get greedy and go for the middle, but that's risky. And the garrisons here, there's a lot of destroyed / fully health garrisons which zigzag out in kind of like a swastika style. There you go. It is kind of a little bit like it, except over here where there's a little bit extra buildings over there. But that keeps infantry very good, very useful there. Tanks very good. Artillery very good. Base defense is very good. Air very good. Basically everything works on this level, and I think that's why some people are scared of it. They're like, oh man, you know, this area is open, but at the same time it's got chokes and it's got buildings and stuff like that. Beacon by Excess Pulse. You can see that Johnny Calcina is going for a bike rush here on Excess Illusion. He's going to be fine. He knows about it. He's drafting bike, not drafting bikes, building bikes. What's Eclipse going to do? He's not going for the expansion after the 2 ref. He's deciding against moving his Conyard. And here come the bikes from Johnny Calcina. They probably won't get a harvester. Illusion's probably going to move out the way. He has 2 rocket squads out now. And he is Nod Vanilla, so he gets those upgrades. Well, he can get those upgrades at some stage. Johnny Calcina only gets 1 bike and loses almost all of his, so that was quite bad indeed. I don't know if that was the best idea to go for that, especially on this map here. Reasonably long rush distance, and the expansions towards the center there. Unleashed getting out some Seeker tanks, obviously necessary against Black Hand. He doesn't want to get jumped by anything like flame tanks or something. There is another structure queue. Johnny Calcina has now scouted it out. It is an operations center, so Eclipse going for an operations center before going for any kind of expansion, which means he's probably going to be a little bit aggressive now. But unfortunately, Unleashed UA is going to know about this. Him being the closest faction here, Johnny has scouted it out for him. There is 1 bike over here. Looks like Eclipse is going to fix that right now. Scouts over here detecting Illusion's expansion. What's happening over here? Looks like Illusion is getting 1 back on his opponent here, destroying the bikes as they come out of the war faction. He really needs to build a Scorpion tank, because if this is another bike, he's just going to get destroyed straight away. And yeah, I can't help but feel that, yeah, these units are getting milked out. He does get one of the bikes, so he needs to finish that one off right now. The Harvester's going to be fine. What's happening over there? That single bike now, mutual destruction. There we go. And awesome Seeker tanks over here. They need to watch out. That Flame tank is just going to splash both those units there, and Flame is actually pretty powerful against. He got splash 3, and he's even going to get back and get some repairs. And now all these units are probably going to be destroyed. Unleash UA, all rear armor, and yes, most of those Seeker tanks, if not all of those Seeker tanks, are probably going to be cleaned up. So that's going to be pretty bad indeed. And oh man, what is this? Eclipse has his Conyard all the way in between these buildings. I didn't even see him move it that far. That was quick. That seemed like no time at all. And he is over at Unleashed Space. Does he realize that that's there? He must have realized it's hidden in the buildings. What's happening back here? Johnny Calcina just defending these guys off, going for his own expansion. Mass Beacon Unleashed is panicking. There is a Flame tank. He needs to stop that Flame tank. He needs to target the Flame tank right now before it gets onto his structures here. Destroy that. Yes, take it down right now. The refinery gets to about 65% health there. He's got photon cannons. He's got Seekers. He may be alright here. Johnny may probably still going to want to help him though. So bikes come over here. Not the best unit to send to help, but since they're not being targeted, they're going to be okay because they do have a decent amount of damage output there. Harvester just gets sniped down. Flame tank comes out, taking down one of the photon cannons, and he's got to watch out the Seeker tanks and the buildings. Obviously, everything Unleashed has got here is very susceptible to flame, and he's got an elite flame tank. He just flamed down the lightning spike, Seeker tanks, and the photon cannons. All the defense has just been completely crushed here by Unleashed. What just happened? What just happened? His whole defense just got shattered by that one flame tank there. It just lined everything up. And all of a sudden, there's all these pink tanks here. Another Flame tank comes out. What's Unleashed going to do against that? He's trying to go back into his main base. Oh man, he's getting double teamed like crazy. What is Johnny Calcina doing? What is Johnny Calcina doing? Where he's going for his own expansion. His bikes appear to be all but exhausted. I can't even see any units on the map from Johnny Calcina. What is he doing? No, that's just Scout still. Oh man, Johnny Calcina's support has evaporated. Unleashed is by himself. All of a sudden, these guys have a mass Scorp spam going. Well, not mass, but they're starting to get it going. And it's just going to get worse. And the drone platform is probably going to go down. There's a Flame tank still there trying to clear those guys out. It's probably going to go down now, but it doesn't matter. The drone platform is dead. It is down. And I think these guys just secured the main center field, and that's really all that matters on this level. I mean, if you can stop your opponent expanding, you really don't need to go into this death zone up here where there's bunkers and stuff like that when you just out macro them. And look at that, Johnny Calcina is now getting attacked. All these, oh man, Exodus Illusion has a ton of tanks. I'm not sure where he got all those from. He's even got an expansion now. Second War Factory, Johnny Calcina falling apart here. What was he going for? He might have been going for tech. And that was a bad idea. He does have Dozer Blades, however, but just not enough Scorpion tanks, and he is going to get overrun. Oh man, the Conyard about to go down, and neither side will have a build here. That is going to be super bad. Flame tanks queuing up over here for Eclipse, and I really think that is going to be, I mean, they're still fighting, but Johnny's going to be dead. He's actually going to be the first to die this time. Oh, there is a Flame tank over here. Elite Flame tank is going to get down that War Factory. Maybe if he gets it to Heroic, he can do something, but Johnny Calcina has just surrendered. He has just surrendered, and Unleashed follows him. They really, they gave up a little bit too easily, but to be honest, they were probably dead. A lot of Scorpion tanks there from those guys. Eclipse actually setting up on Unleashed expansion field there, so that was pretty crazy game there. 6 minutes. Oh man, we only saw 6 minutes of Retropolis. I really wanted to see more. You don't often see games that short on that level, really. 15-minute game is what you'd expect. You know, even 20-minute game on that level is what you'd expect. But really, that was quick. Scorpion tank, obviously favorite units there. Attack bike for Johnny just couldn't cause the damage, unfortunately. Let's have a look at the teams here. 78,000 and 68,000. So it looks like Johnny Calcina, not Johnny Calcina, it looks like Excess, Pulse, and Illusion only got 10 grand more in a 6-minute game. That's only 5 grand each. That's not really that much. I guess if you got a 5 grand lead per team in just 6 minutes, it's a little bit noticeable, but we can see that Illusion got 5 grand more than Pulse, so there you go. So that's something to think about. Anyway, endless stats in the 2v2, you could roll over forever, but I just think Unleashed's defense, while it looked very good, it all of a sudden just got shattered, and that was the end of him. And Johnny Calcina, I just felt that he didn't have enough units in that level. His attack bike plans didn't go to plan, obviously. But anyway, that's going to make it go to a third game, and oh man, it's going to be such a good game too. Stay tuned for that. I have game 3 coming up right after this, so stay tuned. And repeating myself again anyway, for game 3, the final, and that will decide who takes a first prize in the April 29th 2012 Game Replays.org 2v2 tournament. And until the next game, I'll see you then. Alright, welcome back everyone to the last game of the 2v2 Grand Final Series here for the April 29th tournament. And we have our teams back here again. This is the very last game, and oh man, judging by what's been said on the portal, it's going to be insane. Cannot wait to see it. It's on unsound investment. Yeah, we couldn't avoid the map forever, alright? But anyway, the first two games so fast. They went through so quickly. I can't believe it. It was not, what, 8 or 9 minutes for the first game. Second game went for just 6 minutes on Retropolis. So disappointed that we didn't get to see more of Retropolis. Such a great 2v2 map there, but Unleashed, I can't believe he couldn't hold that down. I mean, it looked like he was going to be okay, and then all of a sudden it just turned and he lost it, and Johnny just couldn't help him out there. So anyway, enough with that. It's 1-1, so this is going to decide who gets the cash prize here. Oh man, I cannot wait. Cannot wait. Let's jump straight in. We have Illusion. He's remained as Nod this time. GDI in game 1, Nod in game 2. Now he's Nod in game 3. Eclipse over here as Blackhand. We have Johnny Calcina opposing Eclipse on that side, and Unleash UA is opposing Illusion on this side here. Now, a lot of teamwork on this level because you need to decide who goes for the spikes and what you send there. Now, the one thing that's wrong with this level, it's laid out actually quite well. The problem is the terrain shape of the Tiberian fields causes every field to bug out, and about 50 to 60% of the time, your harvesters will bug out at some stage in the game, so you really have to make sure you're on par with that. And that's the reason a lot of people don't like it, and why I don't like the level too much, because, you know, you just sit around and realize that half your harvesters aren't working. Anyway, let's stop talking about that. It's probably not going to happen in this game here because judging what I've seen from the reviews there, looks like a lot of scouts here from even Johnny helping out. They really wanted that spike, and Illusion didn't even go for it. He just went straight for a ref. Eclipse went for the back spikes. Yes, he's gone for the back spikes. He didn't go for the front spike. No one went for that one. And Johnny has gone for the bottom spikes here. So Johnny's got 2 spikes. Unleash has 1. Illusion has none, and Eclipse has 2. So there you go. They spent a lot on scouts, and the other guys didn't. So they might be behind a little bit. I don't know. Depends how long they can hold that tower for. It's probably going to be quite some time, because it looks like Illusion is just going for straight up eco. Looks like Unleash is going for eco as well. What is Johnny Calcina doing? It looks like he's going for eco there. He's got his War Factory down. Probably going to be a harvest coming out. Oh no, Operations Center. He has an Operations Center. He's going for more early game aggression. So, he powers it back up now with the upgraded power plant. But Eclipse is going to see it. He is going to see it coming, and there are scouts through here. So, looks like Johnny and Unleash can see everything that Eclipse is doing and Illusion is doing, and now they can see it, and he's beaconed it. Now, it's important to beacon in 2v2, especially if you don't have voice over IP going with your ally, because he needs to show him, hey, look, there's going to be a rush here. I need to know about it. In 1v1, I think it's retarded to beacon, really, because you're not showing anyone except the other player, because they can actually see the beacon. Alright, the enemy can see the beacon. If you beacon something and they see it, they're going to be like, oh, he knows I'm doing it. I might just not do it, change position or transition or something. Whereas if you don't beacon it, they don't realize you've been spotted, and they're going to keep doing. So you're going to be able to predict exactly what they're going to do. Whereas if you beacon it, you're telling them, hey, I'm fully aware of what you're doing. So I really think it's really stupid to beacon in a 1v1. I know a lot of people love doing it, say, haha, yes, I saw your flame tank, but all of a sudden they're going to turn the flame tank around, aren't they? And they're going to hide it, and then later on it's going to come back and haunt you, whereas if you didn't do that, the flame tank is going to just keep going. You'll be able to intercept it and destroy it. So don't beacon in 1v1. Anyway, there's a lot happening here. I'm not even paying attention. The flame tank has actually gone away from Eclipse, sniping down a scoring tank there. He's got bikes as well, and the Reckoner. Where's the Reckoner? It's over here. It's going to get cut off now by Illusion's bike. So Eclipse sending some scoring tanks out. Illusion being forced to build bikes. That's not good. Get away from the black hand there. The flame tank is still alive. So Johnny Calcina trying to go for Illusion's base instead. But Eclipse obviously going for scoring tanks. Just sent them to his allies' base. Beaconing. The flame tank is going to try to get away. The Reckoner is empty now and on fire. And these black hand squads now are actually getting run over by the Harvesters. So that's not good at all. So that's going to be the end of that attack. Johnny Casino not very effective at all. The bikes are coming down here. The flame tank, oh man, gets a nice flame off, spraying napalm, destroying those bikes. There's Seeker tanks here now, but Illusion, I don't know about this. Oh man, he's going to get the flame tank or not. He needs to get it because he's going to lose all his bikes. He does get it. Loses all his bikes. Not sure if it was worth it, although Johnny Casino did go for an Operations Center opening to get that. So that's added funds, and you see there, yeah, his economy. He's actually got 4 harvesters and 1 refinery. He's going to need that second refinery to drop super fast. He's queuing one so he can get rid of this lineup here. What's going on now? Unleash has a few disintegrators and Seeker tanks out here now. There is a beacon going down over here. Looks like Unleash wants to destroy that or something. I'm not quite sure what he wants to do with that. Beacon's placed by Illusion as well. Looks like Unleash is going to attack here. It's going to be double shredder turret, and that's going to really clean these disintegrator squads up. There is no upgrades on them. Is he going for the upgrades? Yes, he is, but he's got no power, so that's going to be delayed. And I don't think this frontal attack's a good idea. Unleash is going to have to retreat from there before he loses too much of his disintegrators, even pulling back with the Seeker tanks here. Oh, look at this. Eclipse has some bikes around the side, so his scoring tanks pull back to base, but his bikes are coming around, and Johnny Calcina is seeing them straight away. Beacon by Unleash. He's like, Johnny Calcina, stop those guys. And he's going to micro the Harvester. He's drafting to get cabals and stuff. He needs to move that harvester away right now. He's not moving it. He's moving it way too late. Oh, man. He could have moved that and got it behind the structure first. Whatever the bikes are targeting, he should move, get behind structures, block their line of sight and stuff like that. And Eclipse is going to get away with 3 bikes. So that was pretty successful. 2 harvesters for maybe the cost of about 4 bikes. I believe he had 7. And there's 3 remaining. And it looks like Unleashed is just going to go through to Eclipse's base here. Does Illusion have a defense queue? No, he doesn't. Eclipse doesn't have a defense queue either. Oh, man, this is going to be super bad. These units are going to get into his base. He hasn't got stealth harvesters. Doesn't matter. The Seeker tanks there anyway. He can't really run those disintegrator squads over either because he's got no dozer blades. And, oh, man, those guys are going to be destroyed. More harvesters going down. Eclipse really feeling the pain. A 2nd, a 3rd harvester about to go down now. Even destroying the Scorpion tanks straight out of the War Factory. That is terrible. Is another one going to go down? He is going to get another harvester, maybe. Yes, he does. Oh, heroic disintegrator squads, but they just got cleaned up, so that's going to be enough. Even destroying more Scorpion tanks and more Scorpion tanks, so this is bad. A lot of harvesters went down and a lot of Scorpion tanks went down there. What's happening over here? Johnny Casino is streaming in some Scorpion tanks into Eclipse's expansion. His expansion is under attack. All of a sudden, Eclipse is being double teamed. What's happening over here? Illusion moving through now. There is a Prodigy area. Mind controls 2 of the Scorpion tanks there, and he's going to teleport in. Is he going to capture the War Factory? No. Oh, no. Illusion sells it accidentally. Oh, man. Obviously worried it was going to get captured. Johnny Casino still attacking over here. What's happening down here? Mechapedes and these guys here. Illusion trying to take out the technology. Some of the Mechapedes are taking out the Scorpion tanks. There's so much happening. I can't even see what's going on. Scouts over there. And we have these Scorpion tanks over here. Looks like Johnny Calcina is going to be defeated here, but he's already destroyed so many harvesters. It doesn't really matter. Does the technology assembler? It does go down. Illusion gets the technology assembler. No more Mechapedes for Unleashed. He does have these 3 here. He should get them repaired. They do have shards. Illusion is going to pull back there after that. And he's going to be sitting pretty. He just sold off his tier 2 by the looks of it. Obviously needs some cash for something. And looks like Unleashed has a few units moving back through there. Eclipse, oh man, he is hurting big time. He got attacked from Unleashed from the left. Johnny Casino moved in from the right. There's only 1 harvester there. He's got 1 harvester. Eclipse, he's just rebuilt a 2nd one, so he's got 2 harvesters. The Mechapedes now trying to attack Illusion, but they're going to find some forces there to try and cut them off. He can't really engage those because those Mechapedes, especially if they're running, is really hard to shoot them. And that Scorpion tank needs to pull away from there. He's actually going to be destroyed by those guys. Johnny Casino going for his infantry upgrades now, and those Mechapedes are going to move through to Eclipse's base, and he can't really afford to defend against this. Unleashed is just chilling over here. These Scorpion tanks aren't going to be enough. They don't even have dozer blades. There are some bikes here, and they will go in. No, they're going to turn around and get out of there. They decide there's too much of a concave. Unleashed, the thing is, he can be aggressive with these, but he really badly doesn't want to lose them because he doesn't have a technology assembler, so he can't build more. He just placed down a ref, so Zico's okay. Illusion is pushing on his front door. Johnny Calcina, nice work, has double and triple rocket in these bunkers. Unleashed can't benefit from the bunkers, so Johnny Calcina has put some rockets in there for him to help defend him. That's going to be massive. Absolutely massive for those guys. Johnny Calcina getting his expansion up. He is under attack by a few bikes. He needs to get a Scorpion tank over there now to defend them. He's pulling back both harvesters. He's got a technology assembly. He's going for an upgrade. Not sure what it is. And Unleash is pushing in with his Mechapedes over here. There's still so much going on. He does lose a harvester. That's bad. But these bikes will be forced away. They may actually be completely destroyed. What's happening down there? Stealth tank. Oh man, he's got an Excess Illusion has a stealth tank. He's going to be able to snipe down 1 harvester here. He should be able to get that one. He does not quite put enough rockets into it. Oh, he better not lose it. And Obelisk of Light, he just manages to re-stealth in time, gets away from the disintegrator squads, and the stealth tank is going to make it away with a harvester kill. So it's basically just about paid for itself because the harvester does count as lost economy as well. What's happening over here? There is a Redeemer coming out, and the supercharged particle upgrade is done for Johnny Casino. He needs another refinery as well, and there you go, drafting that out. Does he have flame? Yes, he does, and he's going to be able to clear that out. Unleash UA now sitting kind of pretty obelisk there. Oh, Johnny sells it off. There's good awareness not to keep those unnecessary buildings around when he needs the money. Oh, he gets hit by a catalyst. I'm not sure. That must have been Eclipse. I don't think Eclipse. No, he definitely wouldn't have money to get down there. He had to spend every cent on getting more harvesters, and he's done a good job too. He's got 4 harvesters there. He's got 2 over there. That would have been Illusion. And oh, area mind control on the Conyard. Oh man, Unleashed. He needs to just. Oh, he doesn't quite. He does sell it. Area mind control still under effect. He sells off the Conyard. I'm not sure the Prodigy is just causing massive problems for him there, but the Mechapedes are getting destroyed. Oh, Rage Gen goes off. 2 Mechapedes. He needs both those Mechapedes to really escape though. And oh man, I just kind of missed. I kind of saw the last half of what happened there. Prodigy causing all sorts of problems over there. Tons of problems. Area mind controlling, getting the MCV. Illusion is hurt. He still has a tech center. He still has a war factory. And he's got 2 war factories though. He's got the tier 3 war factory. He's got his Kid Chem plant powered down. He obviously wants to keep that for some reason. Maybe for some seed Tiberium or more catalyst action later on. Johnny has his Redeemer out right now. He needs to get on the offensive and stop Eclipse from recovering, because Eclipse is recovering. And he's recovering fast now. You can see he's even going for his upgrades on his tech lab there. And here come the stealth tanks. Obviously, those rockets are going to be pretty useless because they can't actually see the stealth tanks there. Nonetheless, they will force these guys to go in, and the rockets can range that 1 stealth tank there. Tripod coming down. He is firing at the technology assembly. I'm not sure why. I would have gone for just harvesters. He really needs to actually destroy that for it to pay dividends, and he's not going to get it. Tripod is here now, and there is a Tib Vein. Yes, it is a Tib Vein. Oh, that's gotta hurt. It doesn't actually do as much damage as you would have liked. No harvesters actually go down there. They didn't have a lot of Tiberium in them, and that's not going to be as damaging as he thought it would be. The Redeemer is running here for Johnny Casino, but it is by itself, and this is super risky because he's got nothing else at home, nothing really to send with it. But I mean, if he sends it out there, he's at risk of getting emped. Emp Buggies is done for Eclipse. He's got these Emp Buggies moving around the rage gen. It's just been used, and it hit nothing. Oh, that's terrible. Beacon down there by Eclipse. What's he beaconing for? Maybe wants an expansion down there. Illusion is pushing on Unleashed Space. What does Unleashed have? He's going for a Hexapod. He still has his 2 Mecha Ps slightly repaired. I'm not sure what happened to his Prodigy. I'm not sure if he even rebuilt it. There is triple rockets inside this bunker. There is no garrison clearing on the Redeemer. It doesn't even appear to have anything garrison. Does it have engineers in it? I'm not quite sure. I don't think it does. He is moving down here. Flame units could just clear that out. Not sure why. They're still moving on. The Hexapod will probably come out and save Unleashed there. Johnny's Redeemer still going. Catalyst goes off. Bam. Gets some harvesters and a refinery. The M-Buggy's not sure why they're not running at the Redeemer. They may have been raged, so you can't give them orders when they're raged, but it looks like Eclipse is going to pull back, wait for his own Redeemer. What's happening down there? And these units here, oh, Noshi need to kill. I called him Noshi again. Illusion needs to clear those out. He has cleared out all the bunkers, but Unleashed now has a Hexapod here, and he probably will be able to defeat the Redeem, which does have no garrisons, and it's going to be attacked by this Hexapod. It's already at half health. That's bad. Johnny Calcina, oh, he's got artillery units. Oh no, but they're being destroyed. Not why these tanks not over there defending them. There's 2 Redeemers. One of them's got to be a fake. Yeah, that one's a fake. I was sitting there going, what is going on there? It was like, that can't be the fake. It's right in there and not getting shot at. But then it turned out to be the fake. And here comes the artillery and Eclipse. You're in all sorts of trouble, bro. What's going on? He's got these Amp Buggies, but he's never really got... Maybe that's why he wasn't using them. He knew it was a fake. He just wasn't shooting at it. And it looks like the Spectre Artillery are going to cause him lots of problems. He needs to move. Oh, he's lost all his tanks, so he doesn't have anything to defend those guys. He might want to retreat with those guys there. Oh, he's losing them. That's bad. What's happening over here? Illusion's Redeemer almost dead. Unleashed Hexapod chilling with some Corruptors. And there's Devastator warships. And this is what I love to see. Devastator warships just murder structures and infantry. They will just carve right down over everything. Look at that. A Conyard. Oh, it's probably not so good on the Conyard. Oh, he moved it too far forward, though. That was damaging. You should put them on hold ground stance so they don't fly off into the enemy area if you give them an attack move. I wouldn't give them an attack move anyway, unless they are really far back and they could shoot at infantry like that. What's Johnny doing? He's got a big imp spam going, so he's got backup. He's got bikes as well, and he's got his Redeemer. Eclipse doesn't have quite as much. He's still got Spectre Artillery there as well. Oh, what are these bikes doing? They get rage gen, so they cannot get any orders, so they're just going to keep following their attack move. And that's not very good indeed. The Spectre Artillery by itself, Johnny Casino being very risky with that, same as up there. Bike's going to move back, the Imp Spam's going to move through. What's going to happen over here? Looks like a Nosh has a decent sized army. It's just a Hexapod, and it is going to get empty. Oh no, Unleashed, where's your support? There is a Prodigy. It is going to be gunned down. Is he going to teleport away? He's going to teleport in a tripod. Oh no, that's bad. And there goes those Imp Buggies. They're going to be destroyed now. Phasing off the what do you call it? The Hexapod. Prodigy makes it into the garrison, nice and safe there. Got some Corruptors, some Tripods moving around. Imp Buggy's not going to be able to do much. What's happening over there? Phase Corruptor probably wants to get out of there before it dephases. And Illusion is moving on the space. He's got Imp Buggies. What is Eclipse doing? He's emping off the enemy Redeemer. But it looks like Johnny Calcina is moving. Oh man, he's got infantry. He's got a massive concave of Spectres, infantry all over the place over here. And Eclipse is being forced to defend a wide area. I don't think he's going to be able to do it. What's happening over here? There are some bikes moving across and destroying more harvesters. Eclipse's economy is shot. I think Johnny is going to win through attrition there. He should go for the blue field. He is actually stealing blue tip. Nice work there. He's got an economy over here. Johnny's got the best economy in the game, I think, so far. Unleashed starting to steal blue tip as well. So it's looking good for Unleashed and Johnny. Not looking good for Eclipse. Illusion might be okay for a while, but I really feel that he's going to lose to attrition as well if something doesn't happen over here. Eclipse needs to hold this attack off, and he needs to get some kind of offensive up. Johnny Calcina getting his Redeemer empty again. What is this going to be? It's going to be a Vapor Bomb, probably. Where's it going? It is a Vapor Bomb, and it gets some more Harvesters there. She doesn't even kill that one. I'm not sure why he used it on that. I would have used it on the front attack here. But Johnny's Redeemer now in all sorts of trouble. He's going to want to get out of there before he gets empty again. There's beaconing happening. The Mechapeds are running through Illusion's base here. The Venoms are shooting at them, but that's going to take a long time to kill them. The Mechapeds are actually turning around, coming back. Laser Capacitors is done for Illusion, so he's going to benefit from that against Screen. That's a good upgrade to have against Screen. Johnny's Redeemer is going to turn around, but he's now being fired at from the rear armor. That is super bad. He gets empty as well. Did he get empty? Yes, he did get empty. That's going to be the end of Johnny's Redeemer. All of a sudden, not having any support. He's got a little bit of infantry and one Spectre Artillery left, but that's going to be destroyed. And it looks like the Mechapeds are going to get cleaned up as well. And is it going to go down? I believe it is going to go down, not unless Unleash teleports it for him. No, he doesn't. And Illusion's moving his army over here. And these two armies could combine and perhaps walk over Johnny. He doesn't seem to have much left, does he? Oh no, wait, he does. He's got a second Conyard out. Or maybe even a third. He's got 3 Conyards. He's going for an Obelisk push here. Oh man, and this could be what he needs here to stay in the game, because it looks like there's a lot of units heading this way. He's going to need a lot of Obelisk very quickly. He's even going to need Unleash. Unleash has some tripods over here running into this completely undefended field. He needs some kind of stealth protection to get those harvesters. Has he stolen? He hasn't stolen a lot of that blue tip. He needs to work on that. I think it's going to be up to him now. Oh, is he calling in Sea Tiberium for his ally? He is calling a Sea Tiberium. There's tripods moving around the side. There's a Hexpod moving around the front. And looks like Johnny's base is under siege here. And look at that. He's popping Obelisk, but he doesn't have anything to destroy these Venoms. Not that they're very powerful against structures, but they are going to move across here. You don't see Venom spam very often, but it's definitely going to give him a little bit of map control against certain amount of units. Oh, Unleash has forgotten about his tripods. He needs to do something about that right now. He's got his Hexpod moving through the base here. Looks like Illusion is sending most of his army back, so it's just going to be Eclipse against this army here. And he needs to do something about that. Spectre Artillery. This is going to be all sorts of trouble. These tripods are now moving through and destroying all the structures. Oh, that's bad. He's trashing his economy. But an M-Buggy goes off and he gets all 3 of the tripods, and that's going to be the end of those. He needs to do something about stopping them. The Hexapod also gets M. Oh, man. Nice control by Excess Illusion there. Just really coming back home and saving that. A phase goes off, though, so he's not going to be able to do much against that. You can see that as soon as the phase goes off, he's moving all his units as far away as he can. Yes, continue to move units as far away as he can, because you don't want them to get crushed. What's happening over here? Johnny's still going with this Obelisk spam. Needs more Obelisk. The Redeemer is actually almost dead, so probably not. He's trying to get closer to get rid of the Spectre Artillery. The Spectre Artillery is over here, and he better not let that rank up too much. Venom's coming down and destroying the Harvesters, and look how quickly they can destroy that Harvester. There's so many Venoms there. He needs to be careful that they don't overlap if there's any AA. And those Storm Riders aren't going to last very long against that Venom spam either. And Unleash, looking at he's in a little bit of trouble with that. Prodigy needs to watch out for those Venoms. Those Venoms are going to absolutely tear it to pieces. And here they come. They even sack themselves on the AA Storm column there. And they're going to kill him. And Unleash Shuei is in all sorts of trouble. What's up here? Johnny's actually destroying Eclipse. And he's got his Redeemer back out. So Eclipse is falling. But so is Unleash. This is going to become a 1v1 very soon. Another Storm column goes down. Behind the structures, very nicely placed there by Unleash. He just needs to hold on. He needs to hold on. And where is his Hexapod? He's got a pack out there. How do you get a pack up there? I'm not even sure where his Hexapod is. It may have been destroyed and I missed it. I honestly didn't see what happened to it. What's happening up here? Johnny's still pushing on the base. He's got Spectre Artillery. He's got Obelisk. He's just going to destroy Eclipse's text, and that's going to be the end of Obelisk support for him. And Unleash, meanwhile, I think his base is actually falling quite fast now. His defenses have been shattered. He really doesn't have much to hold it back. Is he going to launch his drone platform? No, it's going to be double tier 3 base drop over here, so Johnny's going to try and save him. And he may well succeed there. The Redeemer is really the only problem. He can destroy most of these ground units. Another Obelisk comes down. Johnny's being forced not to drop Obelisks over here, but instead to drop them in his allies' base. Probably doesn't need them. The Redeemer can finish. Oh, there's the Hexapod. The Hexapod is still alive. I was going to say, Unleash, I don't think you lost that, buddy. He doesn't have a Prodigy, though. And he cannot rebuild. He doesn't have a portal. He doesn't have the proper tier 1.5 structure either. But his base is under attack. He still has his units here firing. He's got supercharged particle upgrade from his ally there. Even AA turrets, everything there. So Unleash will probably be able to just hang on there. And Johnny's moving around and destroying Eclipse. His Empire. Oh no, the Hexapod is down. It is down and out there. He really had nothing left to save it with it. He already used his phase field and his Prodigy is dead, so you couldn't do much about that. Johnny's Redeemer is still in very good health though. Eclipse is not in too good health at all. And he needs to play some more base defenses. He's going to run back to the safety here. No, he gets emped by that M-Buggy. There's only one M-Buggy. There's another M-Buggy. There's more M-Buggies coming. Emp. And what's happening down here? Johnny Calcino just fending off this attack. So Unleash is still alive, but really, what can he benefit? Maybe he should just bow out of the game and give everything he's got to Johnny, because he's got a lot of harvesters. He's getting a lot of blue tib. If Johnny had that, he really could do something with that. But really, it's decision-making down here. Can Unleash still be combat effective with the Tiberium he's collecting that he could just give to his ally who's already fully developed? And there you go, those a lot of those guys going down now. There is one more Spectre Artillery there, but these tripods have been captured by Excess Illusion, and they are going to be used back on Johnny. He needs more Obelisks. He needs them now. He's only got 2 there. He needs more to stop this attack force here. He's already sold the ones off over here. He's got them queued ready to go, but he doesn't want to drop them until the enemy units get closer. Eclipse now has a veteran Redeemer, and look at all the M-Buggies. It's just got so many M-Buggies. Unfortunately, can't get the laser capacitor upgrade. Not that would probably help him that much. And Johnny Casino trying to get this area over here. He's going to have to drop his base defenses right now. Even Unleash dropping a photon cannon. Here we go. Another one goes down. It's only one. I would have thought he'd got more. Oh man, he's going to be in trouble. He's actually getting M-blasted. Luckily, the Obelisk does not get M-blasted there. and he's probably going to be okay. It's going to get very nasty indeed. The battle over here has literally calmed down and died. They could sell off some of these base defenses if Johnny needs money, and he does need money because he is still on cash. And here come the Ent Buggies, and the Cultists coming out. What can they possibly do? There's too many Ent Buggies there. They grab one of the tripods, but they need to get away, and they're not going to get away. The tripod does get destroyed though before it can be reclaimed. And Johnny Calcina, his whole base is falling apart over here. Oh no, Storm Column goes down by Unleashed. He needs more Obelisk. He needs them now. Does he still have 3 Conyards? He's got 2. He does have 3 Conyards. He's trying to queue up 3 Obelisks and drop them all at once. If he could drop them all at once, he could destroy this force here. He's got 2 Redeemers in his base now, which is even worse. Oh no. And there's too much Emp. Obelisk still trying to fight. It's getting very messy. There really is no front line. What's happening over there? Tip-Core Bikes from Johnny Calcina trying to run in and destroy. He's actually destroying tanks. And here comes a wormhole. And is this going to be a Prodigy? Yes, it is. And he's going to take the, what do you call it, the MCV, and he sells it off. Oh no. Oh no, that is really crippling there for Excess Illusion. I mean, he's got a lot of units still, so he needs to keep these guys alive, get some veterancy on them. Eclipse's Redeemer very badly damaged. I'm not sure what happened to his dropping over there. Does he have? He's almost got another Obelisk queued there. He may just be able to hold out here. I mean, he just needs to hold on and hang on here. And there is another Cultist squad out. What can they possibly take, though? There's only Ent Buggies left, really, to take. And whose tripod is? I can't even see. I think it's Excess Illusion's tripod here. Both sides have almost no bases left. Oh man, it's just got so messy and so... Oh jeez. Eclipse is actually going to get his Redeemer away. There's a lot of Tiberium actually still on the map. They just can't harvest it. They've just destroyed each other's economy so badly, and they're spending every cent they can get on what do you call that, units and base defenses for Johnny. Oh, a lot of Imp. What? He goes, what is that? Not sure what happened there. Beaconing like crazy. There is a Prodigy here from Unleashed, and he's getting around and behind. He's probably going to teleport in maybe a Hexapod or something. He doesn't have a Hexapod. He's got a signal transmitter. That was probably for the wormhole. I'm not sure if he's going to use that. Maybe he's going to go for a mothership. Oh no, he's got a pack. Planetary Assault Carrier. Maybe going for more of those. And these guys here out of Tiberium. They need this Tiberium, basically. Beaconing down over there by Eclipse. He's like, hey, go check that out. He can't, obviously. Illusion has a nicely sized army of Scorpion tanks and Ent Buggies. Beaconing back here by Johnny Calcina. He's like, hey, maybe we should take out the spikes. Looks like, yeah, Unleashed actually has a scout there. So what's going on here now? Looks like Excess Illusion has a Veteran Redeemer, and Eclipse has a Veteran Redeemer. So no repair pod on it at all, so he's going to get no repairs at all. Johnny Calcina getting a Harvester Amp there, and that's bad. He needs to try and say that there's some Tib-Core Bikes, and the pack is going to be pretty good in this situation. Only the Buggies can fire at it, and they're going to be very weak against it. And here we go, here come the Planetary Assault Carrier, and every one of these Buggies, they actually die very quickly to that Planetary Assault Carrier. And not Unleashed, Eclipse can afford to kind of rebuild them. Oh no, here come the army flanks around from Excess Illusion. It's not what I'm talking about there. And he amps off the Storm Column. That's the only defense there. Oh man, what's he going to do against this? Unleashed's economy is going to be absolutely destroyed here. Whatever was left of it. Unleashed is beaconing like crazy. Help me, Johnny. That's what he's saying. Another Conyard comes out there, almost gets destroyed before it can even deploy. What's happening up there? Ent Buggies destroying bikes. I think Catalyst Missile goes off. And Eclipse has no refineries. That's super bad. Let's go back down here and see what's happening. Another Storm Column goes off, but it just gets amped. Rage Gen goes off. And these Planetary Assault Carriers, there are 2 of them here now. And I'm not sure where they're going. They may be heading down in this direction, but Laser Capacitors is a lot more powerful against Unlaser Capacitors. And I think Unleashed's base is going to be okay. He can get this little bit of Tiberium over here. He's got still these base defenses over this side, but this refinery is as good as dead. Those Planetary Assault Carriers aren't going to make it across, and they have been stuck out here. Oh man, that one is probably going to be destroyed. He needs to get more of these Buggies right now. He's got Iron Storm going. Is he going to be able to save it in time? I don't think he's... No, it does go down. He gets an elite bug in the process. He gets all but one, so that was very close indeed. If the other one had stayed with it, it's over here now. He may have been okay, but really, these units are moving through here now. I don't think Unleashed can save this base. I think it's almost time for him to bow out and let Johnny take the reins here. But these guys here, Excess Illusion, Eclipse, really just have these Redeemers left. Illusion has these small forces here, but I just feel that they're just going to get worn down. Did any make their way around there? No, none made their way around there. And this pack over here is going to destroy. I mean, destroying units is so critical at this stage in the game because no one has really any economy at all. It's just going to be really difficult. I mean, there's this Tiberium, but no one has any harvesters. They're just building units still. And here we go. These Venoms coming in, and that pack is going to be destroyed. Yeah, the Laser Capacitor upgrade just too much for just one of those units there. If he had a couple, he would have been alright, but unfortunately getting overwhelmed there. Does he have a tower? He does have a tower, so he's building more Venoms. Not a very common tactic you see used, but it's doing so well. And Johnny Calcina now packing up the Conyard, realizing he needs to get this Tiberium right here. Eclipse has nothing. He's generating funds off 2 spikes. Maybe he should leave the game and give everything he's got to Illusion, because he's running off just 2 spikes. He's sold off everything he possibly can without dying. There we go. Beacon was played. No, I thought he just surrendered. No, he's got an MCV out. Oh man, crazy. I don't know why. I don't know if it's even worth going for an MCV now. I mean, it's going to take a long time to get economy back up. Johnny Calcina deploys over here. What's happening? Oh no, Unleash is going for another Hexapod, but that was a very dangerous place to place the Warp Chasm here. A lot of Venom's going to be destroyed. The Imp goes off. He is going to lose that. Will it be worth it? Johnny's Redeemer is here. They will be able to clean up a lot of these units. Unleash will be refunded his money. There isn't a Heroic Raider Buggy. He's going to want to do something about that right now. A lot of the Venom's getting destroyed. The Heroic Raider Buggy will get away. Oh, look at that. It's got a blue laser. Yes, that's right. They get blue lasers. And here comes the Obelisk. Will it target the Heroic Buggy? Yes, he does, but it's going to withstand a shot from the Obelisk. And he's probably going to get it now. There you go. But that's a good unit to get out of the way. Eclipse running in his now Elite Redeemer. And Johnny, your Harvesters, man, they're just chilling in the field. He needs to get them over here right now. He needs to stop Eclipse's Redeemer. He doesn't have any Emp Buggies, though. He does have the Emp upgrade. He needs to amp it, because his own Redeemer won't be able to defeat it, even though Eclipse's damage is just ranked up too much. Beacon. And Unleashed UA is like, hey, we need to stop. There's 2 there now. Oh, they're both coming in. It's going to be double Redeemer versus 1 Redeemer. And Johnny Casino, I don't think he can afford to stay in there. He Rage Gens. But really, what was it going to hit? It wasn't really going to hit much at all. And there is a... Oh, there's a transport, a carryall. Who's that? Access Illusion is a carryall. Oh, man, lucky I spotted that. Beacon. No one's seen it, and he is going to get that. And, oh, man, Johnny Calcina is going to be like, no, I need that so badly. He's actually building units out of it now as well. Oh, man, he's got a War Factory over there. It's an interesting position. And Unleash trying to go for a Hexapod again. I'm not sure how he's paying for this. He doesn't appear to have a refinery. Yes, he does. He's got one over there. Beacons all over the place here. The Redeemers are just dancing around trying to get the best kind of aim on each other. And he's actually building Scorpion tanks, and they have the laser upgrade. Oh, man, that's so weird, because Johnny Calcina is... whoa, that's weird. They've got, like, they come out with laser upgrade. Oh, man, is that a bug or what? Because they're Black Hand Scorpion tanks. They didn't have Dozer Blazers. They're coming out with laser capacitors. What's going on? That's crazy. Eh? This game is just getting so crazy, and it's so desperate. You can imagine these guys, whoever wins this game, is taking all the money. And, oh, man, it's getting so close. Johnny Calcina has actually managed to... Where'd the Redeemers go? They actually fell back. Eclipses is over here. And Illusions is... Where did Illusions go? Drag around. Hexapod is out now. Illusions is over here, so they split back up. They decided, no, we can't win that. But here comes the Redeemer now, destroying all the economy. There is a Purifying Flame tank. Oh man, this is going to be so deadly. It has the blue flame upgrade, and there's one already here, but the Emp Buggies are there, and I don't think... Oh, that's a very good idea by Johnny, by the way, but I don't think... Yeah, one shot from that Elite Redeemer. He couldn't get in. That would have been very devastating indeed. That was a good idea, but it really shouldn't have gone down the guts. And there is another carrier with an engineer moving through. Did he sell it? Yes, he did sell off the Redeemer Engineering Facility. Unleash has a Hexapod out, a little bit of stability, but he's got to watch out for these Emp Buggies. He's going to have to try to destroy that. Oh, he teleports just before he gets emped. Oh, that was so close. So close indeed. And, Eclipses has actually been emped as well. I'm not sure why he would have rushed that Raider Buggy over there, because he can't ever hope to destroy that Redeemer right now. Really should save up his Emp Buggies. And how is Eclipse managing? He's got a ref down. I mean, he survived on these 2 spikes, and he's come back. This game is incredible. And like I've said a couple of times, there's still a lot of Tiberium. Look at the Tiberium there. And look at the Tiberium up here. There's Tib here. There's really Tib on just about every field. They just don't have the economy. They're not spending their money on Harvesters. And oh, what happened there? The Redeemer got teleported. That's interesting. He teleported the Redeemer. And I guess a win's a win. You got to do it whatever way you can here in this tournament final. But Eclipse is pushing on this base. He's got a lot of Emp Buggies, and look at that. Johnny Casino being forced to sell up. Not happy with that, I don't think, because he needs that Tib pretty badly. He's got some Tib over here. He's got some Harvesters rolling around, but again, Harvester count is pretty low, although Johnny does seem to have the most out of anyone. Eclipse has 3 Harvesters there, and deploying his Conyard over there. I just have a feeling that this Redeemer is so close to getting heroic, it's not funny, and he's got to do something about it. This is his chance. He's coming into Emp, but oh no, Rage Gen goes off and he can't give out any orders. Oh no. Oh no, that's terrible. With the Rage Gen on, he cannot give out any orders to his Raider Buggies. and they were both destroyed. That was his chance. If he got it empty in here, he could have kept it empty with his buggies and used the obelisk to destroy it. And he's got another, oh, it's heroic. Oh man, you can feel the pain now. And Eclipse is just like, yeah, he doesn't even have a second garrison in it. Like, how did he manage to get it that far? Yeah, one of its garrisons is empty. It has its big bright blue laser that fires 3 times faster now. And this Conyard, watch this Conyard go down. It's even got a laser field on it. This the most heavily armored structure in the game now. And he's just going to start milking that. Oh man, he's already got it down to half health. And Johnny just sells. He just sells up. He's like, I can't save that. I need money. The only thing that can save him now is Emp. Literally the only thing that can save him now is Emp. And I don't think he's going to get it. What's Unleashed doing? Unleashed is really running out of time as well. Eclipse has just recovered somehow. I'm not quite sure how. Where is the hexapod? There's the Prodigy. And I can't see the hexapod anywhere. Is it over there? No. There's Johnny's Redeemers on the other side of the map somehow. I'm not quite sure what he's doing all the way over there. He's going to get amped for sure. And the heroic Redeemer is just going to come in and destroy everything. It's regaining health so quickly now. And Johnny Calcina has been defeated. Will Unleash follow? I'm not quite sure if he's ready to throw it in. And the hexapod is there in the middle of the map. He may be getting ready to throw it in. This is going to be the end of the game. Oh man, I can't believe Eclipse and Illusion may come through for a victory here. It's going to be so close. The hexapod is getting chased by Imp Buggies. And he's probably going to be able to destroy some of them, but Illusion has massed a decent amount of scoring tanks. He's got the Venom, he's got the Imp Buggies. Oh man, that's a crazy strat. It's been doing so well for him all game there. And oh man, what an intense game. Phase Field goes off, probably not going to matter too much. There's the Redeemer over there. Rage Gen goes off, so he can't Imp it, but he will Imp it as soon as he regains control for sure. Heroic Redeemer is just working this base over here. Unleash Yue, what are you going to do, buddy? This game's still going. He doesn't want to give up, even though his ally has bowed out. He probably got a lot of cash from Johnny Calcina. He's probably selling off a lot there, and obviously got control of the Redeemer as well. And here comes the Venom. I don't know why I just said here comes the Venom, like it was important. But anyway, the hexapod did make it away to Johnny's base here. Well, what used to be Johnny's base is now Unleashed base. But really, how's he going to stop that? How's he going to stop this Redeemer? It's just going to walk in, and that's going to be GG. It's just so powerful. It's like an incredibly unstoppable, powerful flame tank. And look at every shot he does on the hexapod. Look at the health go down. Oh, the rear armor. Oh man, look at that. He's just piecing it to pieces. That didn't make sense at all. I don't know. I'm getting fatigued a little bit here now. And the Redeemer does go down here. What's happening over here? Icor Seed down by Unleashed, but there is an army down here. There is Excess Illusions Redeemer, still veteran. Done well to keep it alive this long in the game, but really, Unleashed, I think his time's running out. This Redeemer's just walking in, and really, it's only a matter of time there. The hexapod is down. Is he going to surrender with that? He can't hope to really stop it. He's going to need Emp. He's going to need Emp or some kind of very powerful air force here. They only have Venoms to counter the air, and the Venoms are very lightly armored, so they could take them out somehow. But really, what's Unleashed going to be building? He's going to be building Tip Core Bikes. He does benefit from the upgrade because it has been upgraded already by Johnny. And that Redeemer, really, there's just nothing to stop it. It's just going to move through there and destroy everything. Unleashed probably isn't too fast. He's like, hey, I'm losing over there. What's going to happen over here? He's probably just about done and dusted, I think, fighting right down to the end there. And oh man, what a crazy intense game. And it looks like Eclipse and Excess Illusion will take first prize in the GameReplays.org 2v2 tournament, April 29th, 2012. So congratulations to them, even though Unleash hasn't technically been defeated yet. He's got no base over here, so these are his last structures. And when here comes all, look at all the Emp Buggies. He's got so many Emp Buggies there. Decoy army, not sure if it's even necessary. And bam, massive Emp chain. And that is going to completely disable Unleashed. I don't think he has any money left. And that is going to be really it for him. He's just going to let himself get destroyed here. Where is the Heroic Redeemer? It's just chilling over there. They're probably typing into the chat this and that. So anyway, I noticed that they didn't stream this game. There is no Ukraine Star or bonus through there. So this is probably going to be the only cast. I mean, you can watch the live stream, but this one here is going to be the only cast of this actual last final game here. Look at that, M still going off. Unleash Yue, what's he trying to do? Is he trying to do anything, or is he just getting destroyed? I think maybe he's just GGing out of this and letting his base get destroyed here now, and that is going to be the end of the game. He's got nothing, no counter aggression going whatsoever. Eclipse is fully recovered and very strong now. Excess Illusion, he doesn't really have many buildings left, but he seems to have a decent amount of structures, not structures, units. Where do all those laser tanks go? There we go. Unleash sells up right at the end, and that is the end of the game. And oh man, what an intense game! Oh man, there was so many strategies and tactics used, and it was like 100% action right from the beginning, like literally right off the start. Johnny tried to get things going with a rush, and then both the other guys had to try to counter, and that just put units out there so quickly. And look at the resources graph. Eclipse, oh man, he got smashed. He never really recovered, did he? I mean, not like, even at the 30-minute mark, he was only just starting to pull back up. But really, look how long of the game. He went for about 15 minutes with hardly anything, like just a trickle of money there. Unleashed UA doing pretty good there. You can see he got probably blue tier there. Johnny was the only really consistent one. Illusion was pretty consistent as well, surprisingly. With the economy, Johnny, though, first to die there. Maybe Unleashed should have just surrendered out of the game at some point in time, but really there was a few things they could have done differently. But in the heat of the battle, you know, you're stuck with your decisions. You gotta make them, and they're not always right, and that's it determines the difference between a victory and a loss there. But both sides play very well. Eclipse there just didn't want to let go. No players wanted to let go there, so they all hung in there. Structures crazy up and down. I'm not even going to bother going through that. 33 minutes, 41 seconds. What a crazily long game there. That was amazing. Let's have a look at the score here. We can see that 435,401 to Team 1 and 363,540. And really, that would have been, what do we got? Eclipse and Illusion. They got 200, 367. Yeah, so this is Eclipse's team who won. They won with, what do you got? 40, 50, 60, like $70,000 less dollars, and they won. Oh man, that just goes to show they just didn't want to give up. I think Unleashed and Johnny Casino had plenty of opportunities to try to close out the game, but really you can never underestimate the power of like a comeback or something in that game. It didn't appear like any one side was too far back in that game, but really when you see the economy there, again, both sides, there was so many opportunities for each side to win the game, but they really were just pushed to their limit. Such a good game. Well done to Unleashed and Johnny Garcia. That could have gone either way so easily. Significantly in their favour economically there, with the kill-death ratio not to favour there. I like the Devastator switch from the Unleashed, but he didn't follow it up, which is a little bit downer. But anyway, that was the Grand Final Series from the April 29th, 2012 2v2 tournament hosted by GameReplays.org. Head on over to GameReplays.org for all the portal articles. All the replays are all signed in a pack there, and all the videos and everything. So until next time, I'm Green Zero, and I will see you all later.